this is something different. Yeah, so I made a purchase today, kind of more for the tile and aspects of things, not really for the farm. Could be used on the farm. Will get used on the farm, obviously. What we got here is a 1999 FL70 Freightliner, what is believed to be an old lineman's truck. So I've been kind of looking for an enclosed trailer to make into a tile trailer where I could put all my fittings and things like that. And then I also been looking for like a gooseneck trailer, because when we use a gooseneck trailer as a spray trailer, we don't really have a way of moving things like the skid steer or the excavator. And I happened to stumble upon this truck right here. And I kind of thought, hey, there we go. Because a guy was selling this, he actually was selling it as a package deal with a trailer. The trailer's unhooked outside, so we'll show you guys that here in a little bit. I thought it would make a pretty good tile truck for holding in fittings and tools and stuff like that, and keep fittings and stuff out of the sun, have the fittings that you need when you go to a job. And if you've actually looked at anything used lately, everything's ridiculously high priced, especially trailers, enclosed trailers, high priced right now. Gooseneck trailers, high priced right now. So I kind of thought, hey, for the price that these two were, killing two birds with one stone, and made a purchase. I'm not a big fan of the spending money deal. I always feel crappy after I spend money, but I think that this will help me out quite a bit. So details. Like I said, 1999 FL70. It's got like 140,000 miles on it. It has a cat engine in it with an Allison transmission. Allison automatic transmission. This will be the first truck like this that I've had with an automatic in it. It's a 6-speed automatic. I don't know. I think I'd rather like a stick, but it is there. And we got a nice air ride seat here. We'll start it up and turn it back off real quick for you guys. Holds air, shifter, has air brakes. Comes with a PTO, an inverter, has tons and tons of work lights and whoopee lights absolutely everywhere. At one point in time, it did have a hydraulic air compressor. It does not have the hydraulic air compressor in here. That would have been sweet if it had the hydraulic air compressor. So maybe if I can ever find a second-hand hydraulic air compressor, might be cool to put a hydraulic air compressor back in here. It's an extended cab, so it's got like a bench seat back here. That's yeah, okay. I don't know what you want to say about that. Steel rims, but nice tires all the way around. All really nice tires all the way around. The amount of storage this thing has will like blow your mind. We'll just go through and open all the cabinets for you, huh? So, big cabinet here on the front. You can see there's the air hose reel up there. This is the same on the opposite side. It mirrors it, but I'm thinking that this would be a great place to put the inlets or the, the Hickenbottom risers. You could stack them in here nicely and easily. Compartment down below. I'm thinking I'd turn one of these here maybe into like a tool style deal, like put my tools here and maybe like this compartment here. I because it would be nice to have your tools if I need be, you know, have tools with you. I think that'd be a smart thing to do. It's identical on both sides, but you can tell good tires. The rims aren't rusted out too bad or nothing. That's where the fire extinguisher was. Another big compartment right here. Good place to put a bunch of blocks and some jacks and chains or something if you want to. And then we crawl up here onto the back, which could use another step or a bigger platform or something along those lines. Spotlights, whoopee lights, everything you don't need. Open up back end. I think you just pull, I don't really know how to do those. This is going to be a little dark for you guys, but hopefully you can see. GoPros are not great in the dark. It does have lights in here. I think you try to have the truck running and turn them on. But it has shelves everywhere. And I mean, the way I see this is if I put a diverter, like a board or something right here in the middle of this, I can put 3-inch fittings here, 4-inch fittings here, 5-inch fittings here, 6-inch fittings here. Then at that point, you know, put 8 and 10 out there in one of those other outside doors, because those are big fittings and really don't use 8 and 10 all that much. 8 more than 10, we don't use a lot of 10. That's a work table, I believe. Both of those are work tables. So yeah, I have no clue what that thing down there in that cage is. No clue at all. Came with a bag of Saccrete. You could get a diesel tank, like a transfer tank, even if it wasn't a big one. If you could get a transfer tank somewhere plumbed into this thing where you could put diesel in, take diesel out, and access it from the outside, maybe mount the tank in there. I don't know. That'd be something that I'd maybe consider too, because you gotta have diesel fuel. All right, but you gotta have diesel fuel, huh? Gotta have diesel fuel. Same thing on this bed. Well, actually, this is where the hydraulic air compressor was, I'm guessing. Which this is where you plumb it in right here. Yeah, that's had to be where the hydraulic air compressor would be. There's a board here. I don't know. Maybe. Just a guess. There's the big front doors on this side. Air reel. There you go. There's a lot of hose on that sucker. Another compartment down in the bottom. There's the inverter. Oh boy, if this works, we're in business. No, it don't work. It's a rechargeable one. That's cool. That'd be nice. And then another. I want to say this is probably where the tools were, because that to me looks like a bunch of wrench hooks. I mean, you gotta get up in there and get them. Oh, does this slide out? Oh, dang, that would be cool if that would have slid out. Trust your instincts. I'm wondering if this is an Excel Energy truck. It's waterproof, it's weatherproof. It doesn't take a lot of time to get a lot of money wrapped up in some tile fittings, so having somewhere to store your tile fittings, your shovels, your tools, be able to hook this up to a trailer, have an excavator on the back end of it, go do tile repair jobs, do all kinds of stuff. One truck in, one truck out, have everything you need. I don't know. But that's it. Let's go look at the trailer. I'll show you the trailer. Here. This is the trailer that came with it here. It's an interstate trailer. 20D. So I'm thinking it's 20 foot. 12,000 pound axles on it. The decking boards for the most part are decent or whatever. The middle ones are beat up, especially down here on the back end. They aren't the best, but it's got good tires on it. I mean, these tires are not old at all. No weather cracks, no nothing. 2 heavy duty ramps with the, like the, I don't know what you want to call that, like a foot to help hold the back end on. These boards aren't great. They're kind of dry rotted, definitely there in the middle. One's missing right here, but good tires. Couple D-loops and a zooming blue dog. Where are you going? The jack worked beautifully. I mean, up and down just fine. Trailer lights are working. It's no beauty queen or anything like that, but it's a trailer that the skid steer, the Kubota skid steer can go on, and the excavator can go on, because the express trailer over there, that actually gets set up as a sprayer trailer, and when that gets set up as a sprayer trailer, we don't really have a way of moving the excavator or the skid steer around. That's kind of a downfall when we set it up as a sprayer trailer. I've tried to move it on the Maclander, and the Maclander's not heavy enough for that. So this will be a way to be able to move the skid steer and the excavator. And would I have gone and looked for a trailer of this style? No, but when it was paired with the truck as a package deal, it should work. I mean, at the price that I paid for both of them, I don't think I'm gonna get hurt on it. I really don't. I think a winter project, if I wanted to make, you know, this nice, I could take up all these deck boards, go on down to Amishville, USA, to one of the lumber mills, and have them saw me some new boards. It really doesn't even need new boards on the entire thing, but if you were to do the deck over, I think you just want to do it all over at one time, depending upon what they charge to cut some thick lumber like that. And then after you rip it off, you know, pull it off and give the thing a paint job, and it'd probably look like a really snazzy trailer if you did that, honestly. It's got electronic brakes, not air brakes, which, good, bad, you can choose. Until we haul with it, I guess we really won't know if it's a good trailer or not, but a trailer's a trailer, and a guy can never really have too many trailers. But yep, that's my purchase. My buddy says it looks like the Ghostbusters truck. I mean, I'll have to get my phone out and look that up, but I'm always nervous when I spend money on stuff. But I kind of got to remember that I'm making investments in myself, hopefully investing in things that help me do a better job, do a higher quality job, do a job more timely. My gut says this will be probably something that fits into that category. It looks ridiculous though. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I don't know, maybe I'm a little crazy for buying something like this, but at the price that I paid for the combination, I think that I could get the money back out of it pretty easily. I don't think I'm going to get hurt on it, as long as it doesn't blow itself up or anything. Knock on wood, you know. I don't know. You guys have to let me know what you think. So a little bit different of a video, but if I didn't make this video, you guys would be like, where the heck did that thing come from? The new service style ghost busting truck. See you in the next one. Yeah, over here.
Is it eating on it?
He's eating on anything he can find to eat. What do you think? That trailer passed your inspection?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You ever haul anything on a trailer like that?